So he had this kind of security, and these guys were tough guys. So at the end of the visit, he was at some house. He was staying at some famous movie director's house. And it was the final ceremony. And so these guys had been to a number of ceremonies, these SWAT guys. And they'd usually stand outside with their radios or at the back of the room. But this was the last one. And so we're outside hanging out at the cars, which is what we did, sort of. And so they said, so he's leaving. I said, yeah, this is it. I mean, they knew this, right? That's what they did. And they said, so can we go in? I said, of course you can go in. And he said, but you know, so he sort of signed like that. I said, well, you don't have to do the prostrations if you don't want. And he said, no, we want to. We just want you to show us how to do them so that we do them right. And so they did. We brought him in, and you know, it was towards the end, and so they said, like, you know, he was about ready to go, and passed the word on to Karmapa that your 2 police escorts would like to come in and say goodbye. And so they sort of, you know, made room for him. These 2 cops got out there, you know, in their jackets. You know, they'd had like a radio, their SWAT badge, and a pistol, you know, and a sport coat, so they could. So then the 2 of them went in there and they did full prostrations to Karmapa. So it was like that kind of thing. Like we'd be walking around, and these guys started out like they were just tough guys, and we'd be walking around, and you know, the monks would always be holding hands with each other or with one of us, or you know. And at some point, you know, we're walking along, and this was back in 1976, so things are slightly different. And you see this SWAT guy walking hand in hand with this monk. So like he just, you know, they were just brought into his world, into this world of kind of gentleness and you know, cheerfulness. So it was, you know, it's like he was there was a person there, but it was like he was the environment around him, you know.